All right, Ron, thank you. Now this, some city, county, and state leaders say the halt on the National Guard deployment here in Memphis is a step in the right direction.
Tonight, Governor Bill Lee's office is telling Action News 5 it will appeal and the National Guard will continue to operate as part of the Memphis Safe Task Force in the meantime. Action News 5's Michaela Redman is tracking the latest reaction. Michaela, what are you hearing today?
Guys, much of that reaction is coming from the plaintiffs in this case, including Memphis City Councilman J.B. Smiley. The message was the same as the ruling. Governor Bill Lee acted beyond his authority in deploying the National Guard.
You cannot enforce the law by simultaneously breaking the law. This is a clear violation of the law.
Memphis City Councilman J.B. Smiley directly citing the ruling from the Davidson County Chancery Court that found there wasn't a grave emergency, disaster, or a request from local leaders for the federal deployment. And he says that's required by law.
What happened at Wolf Chase? But guess what? The National Guard could not and did not do anything to prevent it, because what they're doing in our community is nothing. We're spending millions of dollars a day.
The ruling temporarily halts the National Guard surge in Memphis, just as additional troops were deployed, bringing the total presence to around 350. The defendants have until Friday to appeal the ruling. Shelby County Mayor Lee Harris was also part of this lawsuit and says the ruling is a victory, but there's still a long road ahead.
We're up against the mightiest of adversaries, the White House and Donald Trump, Governor Lee, and federal officials, some of whom are willing to do whatever it takes to satisfy their whimsy of the day.
A spokesperson for the White House says Governor Lee found the deployment of the National Guard to Memphis was necessary to make the area safe again, saying, quote, "This state court judge fundamentally misunderstood the law and is attempting to act as a policymaker, not a judge. The administration hopes for the public safety of Memphis residents while Tennessee appeals the ruling." The director of communications for Governor Lee's office tells me, quote, "Memphians know their city is facing a violent crime emergency that the state must address, and we're confident higher courts will ultimately recognize this as well." Coming up at 6, I'll share what State Representative Gabby Salinas has to say about the ruling and why it's important to protect civil liberties. For now, reporting live in downtown Memphis, Michaela Redman, Action News 5.
Michaela, thank you. Now, the legal challenges in Memphis over the National Guard's deployment are far from over. Action News 5 will bring you instant updates as rulings and decisions are made. You can scan this QR code right now to download the Action News 5 app. That is the latest, greatest way to get developments as they occur.